had a new beat for the story.
Okay, let's go. देख लेते हैं ना मेरे पास फ्लेयर्स है क्या फ्लेयर्स है मेरे पास चलो ये गेम का सेव सिस्टम बहुत बेकार है भाई इसका जेन्युइनली ओह व्हाट द फक मैंने मिस कैसे कर दी पिछली बार कैसे लाइट चुरानी पड़ेगी एक ही जगह लाइट है यहाँ तो
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed. Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
ये कुछ भी नहीं है पिछली बार तो था शायद इसमें था What? पिछली बार मुझे लूट मिली भाई इसमें से क्या किस्मत है भाई वर्ड ऑफ लैम्प ले ले ये जरूरी है भाई
What the word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
बच गया पैंचो।
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there. The federal agent had come here looking for answers.
I'd love to be on his case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake.
What?
The unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly. I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The water was gone. The way forward was open.
वेट स्टोरी प्रोग्रेस हो रही है क्या यहाँ से? नहीं नहीं नहीं, यहाँ नहीं जाना है फिर। स्टोरी प्रोग्रेस थोड़ी करनी है मुझे जाके। यहाँ पे कुछ है।
The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
शीश।
Wake! You can't stop this story.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
Wake! You will never escape.
He's a monster.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. It's the previous draft of my writing. Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play. I was sure I had the answer on the plot board.
Wake.
I had a new location for the story. Hello? Anyone there? Dead. The scene here had changed. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin. The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Alan Wake.
This thread fit the scene. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new
It was
victims to
locked from the
devour.
other side.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found. I had a new idea, a new story thread. A sick and twisted story, but it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now. I can figure this out on the plot board. Fuck me. I was sure the plot board had the pieces I needed. To keep working on the story. My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me. I needed to find the answer on the plot board. should look at the plot board. Keep the story moving. Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible. I should work this out on a plot board. The echoing hall had a story to tell. I had a new idea for a scene. I couldn't add a new element from here. The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
Alan Wake.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Wake.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
Alan Wake.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Maybe I had missed something on the plot board.
Wake. Wake.
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it.
Wake.
The dark presence. The plot element I found would drive the story forward. The dark presence. Fuck! I couldn't hear the dark presence, It was gone. The tunnel was open now. Shit.
क्या रहा है भाई, समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है।
The tunnel was open now. I could get through. I had a new beat for the story.
करना क्या है भाई?
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. The tunnel was open now. I could get through. I had changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed. The dark presence. I had seen it before.
बाप रे।
I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me. I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
FBI एजेंट है ना ये, वही। अरे यहाँ कैसे आ गया? एक मिनट, उसने
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Yes.
An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. Help me.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
इतना बड़ा टावर city. What the hell?
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath, the dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you.
Oh, यहाँ से मैं बाहर निकल जाऊँगा. Why do I feel like this? अबे यहाँ वापस नहीं आ गया.
The station had changed. I was closer now. Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again. Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
जो पार्लियामेंट टावर किधर है? ये रहा. Sister Parliament Tower. I see.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
भाई गन तो रख अपने पास.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
कौन सा symbol? ये तो pending है. ये वाला symbol.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other.
Loved.
Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong.
drowned.
It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
खड़ा कैसे है भाई? डर ही लग रहा है तुझे देख के तो. छठी भी मार लेगा वहाँ पे.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
रिटर्न बाय क्यों लिखा है इसमें? गाना बजेगा क्या?
Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
तुम तो कॉफी पी रहे.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
हाँ भाई ये तुम्हारे साथ बैठा है वो दूसरा बंदा हुआ तो Damn.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Cult. Yes.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance? Makes sense. That's it. Oh. Ugh. The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff. Nah. That's not right.
Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true. Last time, it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this? Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
switch reality.
Hi, welcome.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, Mojave, Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions
कितनी बज गई भाई? 4:30 किलोमीटर खेलते हुए चल रहे हैं.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote
Mayor
for
Setter will
Everett.
stand up for justice.
For Watery.
Shut up, nigga.
Excuse me. Do you know where...
Hush! Artie's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed. Okay, then. Catchy tune. I feel bad for these guys.
ये टेरियल है क्या? Damn.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They
Thor
are
and-
old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home.
ये भी चीजें भूल रही है.
I take care of your old
ये भी target
people.
में अब.
We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
ये भी चीजें भूल रही है.
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems... Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure, I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I
True.
can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now. A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you.
Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
What?
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh?
It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest.
Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So... your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director.
Director, सब यही है.
Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
No.
Profiling will give me the answers. Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction. Okay. Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Jaakko. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
ठीक है भाई. No.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Jaakko and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Chalo.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
हाइट चलते फिरते शॉटगन के एमो.
What was that?
सुख से कहीं जाने नहीं देते लोग.
FBI, show yourself.
Fuck. इतना अंधेरा कहाँ से हो गया भैया?
More people turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both?
इधर नहीं जाएंगे, पहले इधर जाएंगे. मैं आया कहाँ से था? यहाँ से ना. Let's see. Oh, यहाँ पे कुछ है.
There's a rhyme over here.
Deer doll, moose doll, one. करो भाई क्या है? The gentle beast with the beautiful crown runs to the woods with a worried woods. Moose.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
What the hell? Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
Saves you from dread but shatters into the process. ये भाई कितना डरावना था ये. एक और फोटो. Oh, supplies. Let's go.
Another locked box.
What the heck? Let's go. इधर कुछ लिखा भी है. I found another dead taken over the radio tower. Looks like it was today's. There's a longer some kind of things for the cops to go in that here पे क्या है भाई? Oh. Manuscript. Let's go. Where do you feel like मेरे इधर से story progress हो जाएगा तो should rather go back and check that. Should go back and check that. अबे वहीं आ गया क्या? शॉर्टकट लेके. फ्यूज चाहिए होगा, पेट्रोल चाहिए होगा. अच्छा ओके. Oh, let's go.
There's another cult stash.
If you take the crossbow output, PS change as asked. Where is the code? 235 225 235. Two, 3. Let's go. Let's try 223. 223. 5, 7, 9. 172. Manuscript. Let's go. कुछ
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Koskalis had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing a line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew a weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local. A man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust! What had kept Watery afloat all these years? A century, if not more. The locals knew the answer. Grit. Or as they put it in the language of their Finnish forefathers, Sisu. These days, Sisu was needed more than ever. The town was fading. It never quite recovered from the lumber mill shutting its doors. Now the fishing was drying up as well. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns. Only the most tenacious stubbornly remained. Dug in. Parasites in the body of a terminal patient. Sisu. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. The Koskela brothers double-handedly warded off the impending darkness with their ventures. Coffee World brought tourists, money, and jobs. Coffee-themed fun for all ages. The Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club built parade floats. The bikers repaired vehicles and volunteered locally. But it wouldn't be enough. Watery needed a miracle. The end of the road was in sight. It was coming fast.
Two 5-7. That's E 257. No? 752. Yeah, 227. वन अच्छा 2 इस पे और 3 उस पे 527 इसलिए 527 हाँ खुल गया damn crossbow baby एक्सप्लोसिव है क्या भाई यार ये भाई लॉक से चाबी किधर मिलेगी भाई
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Roast Jerky. And boy, what
Another rhyme. Okay.
definitely seems to be on the menu. Deerfest is coming, rain or shine.
भाई ये दो क्यों मार रहे हैं मुझे?
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving. A charm. Another lunchbox.
तीन आ गए भाई एक साथ। शॉटगन से 2 शॉटगन में नहीं मर रहे वो लोग, पर 2 क्रॉसबो में मर जा रहे हैं भाई। कब क्रॉसबो कब से इतना पावरफुल होने लग गया? भाई कॉफी की जगह इतनी भयंकर क्यों है भाई? खाली भोसड़ी के भीख मांगे उन सब खाली दे रहे हैं।
There's another lunchbox.
Hero, I think you'll be everything. Okay. Hi hero. हीरो क्यों लिखा है? पूरा चक्कर मान लिया, कुछ मिला नहीं लेकिन। ओ यहाँ कुछ है, कुछ अच्छा दे दे। फर्स्ट एड क्या करूँगा भाई फर्स्ट एड का? पेनकिलर, फर्स्ट एड भाई जगह ही नहीं है मेरे पास तो। एक काम करते हैं, डियर शाम को ना रख देते, फर्स्ट एड को मूव करते इधर। जगह ही नहीं है भाई मेरे पास तो। एक और मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट, लेट्स गो। ओ एक और कुछ है यहाँ पे, शू बॉक्स। तो मैनुअल शेव भी कर सकते। राइट भाई, बस आज के लिए इतना ही सही है। स्टॉप।